What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a quiz. It's going to be the 2024 to 2025 NBA starting lineup quiz. Now, before I start, I believe I saw this quiz was made or last updated on July 9th. I think that is before Tyus Jones signed to the Suns. So if that's messed up, obviously just note that. But other than that, this should be pretty easy. It's basically just remembering all the offseason moves and what new players are on what new teams and who not is going to be starting. At the shooting guard position, this should be pretty simple. I think it's Bogdanovich going to start for them. Um, they're not going to have Bogdanovich, okay, so they're going to have Reese, even though I don't think he'll start. I mean, Quinn Snyder is definitely not opposed to sitting a young player when they're trying to make the playoffs still. So we're going to have DeAndre Hunter at the 3, Jalen Johnson obviously at the 4, and then Capella at the 5. Hopefully they move him so Onyeka Okongwu can get that starting minutes. But right now, it's still going to be Clint Capella. Next up, we're going to have Tatum. We're going to have Brown. We're going to have White, and we're going to have Holiday. The 5, I'm curious if it's going to be Horford or Porzingis because Porzingis is going to be hurt to start next season, but they're still going to have him on this list. I'm cool with that. Next up for the Brooklyn Nets, we're going to have Dennis Schroeder at the point guard position, Cam Thomas at the shooting guard, small forward. You're going to have Cam Johnson or Dorian Finney-Smith. Let me see Cam Johnson first, okay. Finney-Smith should start for them at that power forward position. And at center, easy, the big man down low, it's going to be Nick Claxton. For the Hornets, we're going to have LaMelo. We're going to have Josh Green at that shooting guard position. At the small forward position, Brandon Miller. Power forwards should still be Miles Bridges. And at center, we're going to see Mark Williams, or we're going to see, I don't know why I typed the full name, but we're going to see Mark Williams. For the Bulls, Giddey. We're going to see Levine. Power forward should be Patrick Williams. Yep. And at center, Vucevic. Next up for the Cavs, we're going to have Garland. I mean, so far, these have been somewhat easy. The Hawks and the Nets have been a little questionable here and there, but I think they're fine. Cavs, though, Garland, we're going to have Mitchell. We're going to have Strus. We're going to have Mobley. And then at center should still be Jarrett Allen. For the Mavericks, it's going to be Kyrie. It's going to be Luka. Small forward for them, Klay Thompson now. That's big. Power forward is going to be PJ Washington still. And at center, I'm curious if they're going to have Gafford or if they're going to have Lively. They still have Daniel Gafford. Nuggets, I mean, should be easy. Actually, that shooting guard position, are we going to see Christian Brown? We are going to see Christian Brown. Michael Porter Jr. at the small forward position. Aaron Gordon still there. And Jokic, obviously the big man down low. Only thing changed for them is that shooting guard position. The Pistons, they have a couple of changes. Point guard should still be Cade Cunningham. The shooting guard should still be Jaden Ivey, or we'll see. I mean, when Monty Morris was there, not Monty Morris, Monty Williams, excuse me. When Monty Williams was there, sometimes Ivey was in and out the rotation, so that's definitely something to note for next season. Obviously, he's no longer the coach there. Power forward though should be Tobias Harris, and center should be Jalen Duren. For the Golden State Warriors, we're gonna see Curry. We're gonna see. Let me see Buddy Hield. No, that's not how you spell his name. Buddy Hield. No. Podziemski, he's definitely going to start. Small forward, it's going to be Wiggins. Okay, power forward. Draymond's the center, so we're going to see Kuminga at that starting power forward. Yes, we are. Okay. So far, we're perfect. For the Rockets, though, we're going to see Fred VanVleet. We're going to see at the small forward, Dylan Brooks. Power forward, Jabari Smith, obviously. Don't know why I blanked out on that one. And at center, we're going to have Alperen Sengun. For the Pacers, should be Halliburton. This one should be easy as well. I mean, it was just their playoff lineup. So Halliburton, Nemhard, Neesmith, we're going to see Siakam, and then obviously Miles Turner. It's going to be one of the more underrated lineups going into next season. I think the Pacers have a good chance to be a top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. Clippers, they definitely have a couple of changes. Point guard, we're still going to see Terrence Mann. I mean, not Terrence Mann, excuse me, James Harden, but they're going to be the starting backcourt. Small forward, Leonard's going to be somewhere there. Okay, power forward. So is it going to be Derrick Jones Jr.? It is. And then Zubac in the middle. Okay, so that's going to be what? Only one change. I thought it was going to be a little bit more than that. Lakers, they just decide to not change their roster at all. So we're going to see D'Lo. We're going to see Reeves. We're going to see LeBron. We're going to see Hachimura. And then we're going to see Anthony Davis. I mean, I don't know why they think they can keep this roster and contend because it has not worked for the last, what, 3 years? And they need something different. For the Grizzlies, Ja, fully healthy going into next season. We're going to see Bane. We're going to see Smart. It's definitely a small 1 through 3, but I expect them to make it work. Power forward, we're going to see Jaren Jackson at the power forward. Yes, and we're going to see Big Zach Edey down low. That's cool right there. Miami Heat, Rozier. Then have both Rozier and Hero start. They are going to. Small forward, Jimmy. He's power forward. So we're going to see Hawkins. Hawkins really going to start at small forward next season? Maybe he will. Interesting. Center, we're going to see Adebayo. Pretty easy for the Miami Heat. Honestly, so far, this has kind of been a breeze. For the Bucks, we're going to see Lillard. Shooting guard should be, we're going to see Torian Prince. He's going to be the small forward. So Middleton at the shooting guard, obviously. Power forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then at center, Brook Lopez. Another team where I think they probably should make a change or two to get back into the championship conversations. Timberwolves, I mean, it's just the lineup they had for the playoffs last season. Edwards, McDaniels, Towns, and Gobert. It's pretty easy when teams make it deep into the playoffs. It's very unlikely, or yeah, very unlikely that they change their lineup what they have. For the Pelicans, they do have some changes. Now, me personally, I think the Pelicans should start Herb Jones at that shooting guard position, but they don't have it. I mean, I know McCollum is such a talented player, but I think he can really bring what he brings in the starting lineup to that bench to lead that bench rotation. So we're going to see Murray, McCollum, Brandon Ingram still on that team. Hopefully they find a trade sooner or later. Zion Williamson, obviously right there. Expect a big season from him next year, trying to make it deep into the playoffs. And at center, could be a couple guys. We're going to see Tice. We are going to see Daniel Tice. Okay, I was actually expecting that to be Eves Misi, but Tice works too. For the New York Knicks, easy. Brunson, Bridges, and Nobi. Power forward should be Julius Randle. And at center, we're going to see Mitchell Robinson. I'm excited for this Knicks team next year. I think they have a good chance to get past the Celtics. As good as the Celtics are, I think the Knicks do have a shot. For the Thunder, though, it's gonna be another interesting one. J Dub is at the 4, so I'm guessing. I'm not guessing. I mean, Hartenstein is not going to be starting for them according to this list. We're gonna have Shea Gill at the 1. How much do I have to type of this, and how exactly do I spell this? I think it's just like that. Pretty easy. At the 2, Caruso. Yep. 3 is going to be Lou Dort. Um, then straight to the center, we're gonna have Jeff Holmgren, obviously. Jalen Williams at the 4. I honestly do think they should start Hartenstein at the 5, move Chet to the 4, J-Dub to the 3, and then start Caruso or Dort at the 2. I don't think they need them both at the court at the same time. I know the defense is great, but I still think you can have similar impacts if you get a better rebounder out there because the Thunder had some rebounding problems, especially in the playoffs last season. I also don't think Isaiah Hartenstein is going to fill up the paint too much, so you're still going to be able to run that offense around Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams. But overall, this still makes sense, so I'm cool with it. Next up for the Orlando Magic, Jalen Suggs, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, one of my favorite fits or moves that happened during the offseason. Small forward, Franz Wagner got the rookie max. Banchero at the 4 will end up getting that rookie max. And then Wendell Carter at the 5. For the 76ers, we're going to see Maxey. We're going to see Paul George. We're going to see Oubre at the 2, though. We are. Power forward, Power forward. I don't know who that team's starting power forward is. DJ Tucker, he's not there. He's on the I think he's on the Clippers. I don't know. Is it they're gonna put Caleb Martin here? They're gonna put Caleb Martin at that power forward. Okay, I was not expecting that, but okay, I mean, definitely a bit undersized, but he did it with the Miami Heat. I assume he can also do it with the Philadelphia 76ers. They're also a pretty perimeter-centric team. Embiid at the 5 because everyone in that starting lineup can hit down the 3 ball. For the Suns, though, like I said, I think this is made after the Tyus Jones move. It looks like it was. I think Tyus Jones will start for them in real life. They're going to have Monte Morris? No. Okay, so Tyus Jones will start for this team in real life if I had to make that guess. But for them, it's still going to be Booker. It's going to be Beal. It's going to be Durant. And then it's going to be Nurkic down low. For the Blazers, though, Scoot Henderson, shooting guard, I think down the line it should be Shaden Sharp. But for right now, still going to be Anthony Simons. At small forward should be Denny Avdia. Um, really, no Denny Avdia. Okay, they're gonna have Sharp at the three. I disagree with that. Unless they have Avdia at the four, pretty sure Denny Avdia is going to start for this Portland Trailblazers team next year instead of Shaden Sharp, or they move Anthony Simons to the bench, which I would personally do. But Avdia is 100% going to start for that team next year. Power forward though, Jeremy Grant, and center. Right now it's Ayton. By the end of the season, it could end up being Donovan Clingan. For the Kings though, we're going to have Fox. We're going to have at that shooting guard position Monk. No, they're going to have Monk coming off the bench. We're going to have Ellis. Are we going to have Herter? We're gonna have Herter. So Monk is gonna come off the bench. I mean, we do expect that. Small forward though, DeMar DeRozan, one of the most fun pickups we've had during the offseason. And then Sabonis at the five. Only problem I have with this team is maybe some defensive problems. Sabonis at the fives, defensively, not the strongest. Keegan Murray has definitely improved throughout his career, but again, not the absolute strongest. DeRozan has his ups and downs. Kevin Herter has his ups and downs, and De'Aaron Fox is a solid perimeter defender. But this team is not going to have any problem scoring the ball. I think Fox and DeRozan are both going to go 20, maybe 22 plus points per game, and Sabonis will do something similar to what he did last year with about 17, 18 points per game, double-digit rebounds, and 7, 8 assists as well. So for the Spurs, we're going to have Chris Paul at the one. The two should still be Vassell, right? We're not going to see any Castle, okay? At the small forward, we're gonna have Keldon Johnson. No, who's this team starting small forward? Barnes is somewhere. He's at the small forward. Okay, so who's this team starting power forward? Oh, is this gonna be my first slip up? Who is this team starting power forward? It's not. It's not Collins. He's obviously on the Jazz. I'm gonna have to come back to the Spurs starting power forward. Is it? Is it not going to be? I think I'm just forgetting. Oh, Shohan, Jeremy Shohan. That is definitely a brain slip up. Good thing we caught that before we ended the quiz. Emmanuel quickly, the starting point guard for the Toronto Raptors. At the two should see Grady Dick. Small forward is going to be who's that team starting? RJ Barrett, obviously. Um, easy. I think he'd be an all-star next year. Should think high of him. And then at center, we're still gonna see Jakob Poeltl. For the Jazz, though, we're gonna have George. We're gonna have Sexton, maybe. We are. Then are they gonna start Cody Williams? Are they gonna start Taylor Hendricks? He's at the four. So who's this team starting small forward? Not Bryce Sensabaugh. It can't be Bryce Sensabaugh. Oh, wow. That is a big brain slip up. I think I already had it in my mind that I already typed in Markkinen, so that's the only reason I got that wrong. Do I know how to spell his name though? There we go. Obviously, Larry Markkinen, that team starting small forward. I think I just thought I typed him in before. I don't know. But for the Wizards though, to round this out, to go 150 for 150 at point guard, Jordan Poole's at shooting guard. So Brogdon obviously at that point guard position. No, not Brogdon. Oh, still Brogdon. Spelled his name wrong. Small forward. We're gonna see Kuzma. We are going to see Kuzma. Sar at the four, and then big Jonas Valanciunas, one of the most underrated players in the NBA, at the five. And we just went 150 for 150. I think I should be able to check the quiz stats. Okay, so the hardest name we got right was Jeremy Shohan. I know I wasn't tripping. That name definitely slipped some people's heads as well. Only 39, 40% people got Jeremy Shohan correct. That's pretty interesting. I did not expect a lot of people to get Kyle Kuzma incorrect. I mean, he's basically that team's best player right now. Shaden Sharp, yeah, just because it makes no sense. Denny Avdia will start for them. People are forgetting about Jaden McDaniels, Vassell, and Nembhard. It's pretty interesting. Obviously, the newer additions like Jonas Valanciunas, some people might have forgot he got, or think, yeah, he got signed to the Washington Wizards. Other than that, it's pretty easy. Obviously, people forgetting about Mikal Bridges, forgot he got traded. But yeah, we just went 150 for 150 on the 2024-25 NBA starting lineups. I guess this says stats. Obviously, this is a quiz, not a stat. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go into the description and submit your video ideas. And see you guys next time. Peace.